The scholar's mother tongue. This story tells us about the wisdom of Birbal, a minister in Akbar's court. Let us see how wise he was to win the challenge of a scholar Pandit. A learned Pandit once visited the court of Akbar. He told the king and his courtiers that he had mastery over many different languages. The Pandit could speak many languages fluently. He was so fluent that no one could find out what his mother tongue was. He challenged everybody at the court to name his mother tongue. When everyone failed, the challenge was taken up by Birbal. So once upon a time, a very intelligent and scholar Pandit visited the court of Akbar. He told the king and his ministers that he is so intelligent that he has mastered many languages. He has become a multilingual person and he can speak many languages fluently. He spoke different languages at the court and gave many examples of his mastery over the languages. Every minister tried to find out his mother tongue but failed to do so. Ultimately, he gave a challenge in the court of Akbar. He thought maybe after winning the challenge he will get lots of gifts. So he gave a challenge to all the ministers to find out his mother tongue. But all the ministers have already tried and failed. So ultimately his challenge was accepted by Birbal, one of the 9 jewels of Akbar. He asked for a day's time to find out the mother tongue of the Pandit. Do you think Birbal can find out the scholar's mother tongue? Let's read further to know what happened next. That night, Birbal went quietly to the Pandit's room when he was asleep. He whispered into the Pandit's ear and tickled it with a feather. The Pandit, half awake, cried out suddenly and shouted out words in his mother tongue. So that night, Birbal quietly went to the Pandit's room. He was sleeping there. Birbal whispered something in the Pandit's ear. Whispering means to speak something in very low voice. But he was still sleeping. So Birbal tickled the Pandit's ear with a feather. Due to this, Pandit got disturbed. But Birbal was continuously disturbing him. Then Pandit got scared. He got up suddenly and started crying, "Don't kill me, don't kill me," in his own mother tongue. Birbal heard it carefully so that he may know his mother tongue. Can you guess the mother tongue of the Pandit? Let's see what it is. Birbal came to the court the next day and told everyone that the Pandit's mother tongue was Telugu. The Pandit was surprised and accepted the truth. King Akbar then asked Birbal, "How did you find out the truth?" The next day, everyone came to the court to see who will win this challenge. Birbal announced that Pandit's mother tongue is Telugu. Pandit was surprised to hear the correct answer from Birbal. He accepted that his mother tongue was indeed Telugu. Everyone was surprised at how Birbal found the truth in just one night. So the king asked the Birbal that how he was able to find out the truth. Birbal answered, "In times of difficulty, a person speaks only in his mother tongue." He also told the king how he had gone to the Pandit's room at night to find out the truth. So Birbal explained the whole incident, that how he went to the Pandit's room at night while he was sleeping and how he tickled him to know the truth. Birbal told Akbar that every person speaks in his mother tongue in the difficult time. Friends, this story is adapted from Akbar and Birbal stories. So friends, can you tell me what can be the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we should always be polite and should not show off our knowledge to disgrace others. Now let's see word meanings one by one. First word is mother tongue, meaning language which a person has been speaking from childhood. In Hindi, we call mother tongue as Matrabhasha. Sentence: every mother tongue is unique in its own way. Next word is challenged, meaning something that puts you to test. In Hindi, it means chunauti. Sentence: I challenged my friend to do mountain climbing. Next word is tickled, meaning a light touch that makes you laugh. In Hindi, we call it gudgudi karna. Sentence: I tickled my brother on his feet using a feather. Next word is irritated, meaning showing slight anger. In Hindi, we call it चिढ़ जाना या परेशान होना. Sentence: the buzzing bee irritated the man. Friends, now let's know some interesting facts about Birbal. The real name of Birbal was Mahesh Das. He was born in Madhya Pradesh. He was one of the Navratans, means 9 jewels of Akbar. He was the only courtier to get a special place near Akbar's palace. He died aged 32 in Pakistan.